Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the New Orleans Saints. With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Luke to get us started. Off we go here in New Orleans. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Ready.
They'll go play action here with Rattler. He'll swing this one out to Brown. They'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Ready?
Operating from the gun, it's Rattler. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. They'll get 19 out of that play. It's good for a Saints first down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Set, ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Rattler. Brought in by Chris Olave. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Here we go. Yellow, 22.
On 3rd and a yard, it's Rattler. Oh, he won't get there. He's looking for a cutback lane. It never opened up. And now it's 4th down. The Saints now going to try a field goal here. This officially a 58-yard attempt. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Saints will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
Dejounte Wester now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry to the 20. And he will go all the way. Incredible run. 74 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Ravens move out to a 7-3 lead. down. Luke is back out to kick this one away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here we go, set.
On 1st and 10, it's Rattler. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. That one good for 8 dozen. A very quick first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. That pickup good for 29 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Quickly to the outside and complete. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
10 at the 12-yard line.
Smash, red. 45, white, blue striker. Set, go.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he shows off his strong legs right through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Ready, smash, smash. 52, blue, black, ultra. Set.
Kamara's going to try to pull his way in, and he's going to be knocked down hard in the backfield. Lost on the play, and it's going to bring up 4th down. What a hit.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Ready.
Working out of the gun here. That is intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Ravens. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. Austin now to return this. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready, ready.
Here's Rattler. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Throwing is Rattler. Pass is caught by Olave. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. First down, New Orleans.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against a perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Here we go.
Rattler now back to throw. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
And that one is intercepted. Jair Alexander picks it off. And good running on the return. It'll help him out. The ball right around the 45-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Now Jackson on the move. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it'll lead to a second down. Jackson now. Trying to set up the screen for Mitchell. He's across midfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
The relationship between the back and the offensive lineman is now the key for the run after catch. You want to make sure those linemen don't get too far down the field where they can't help protect the back. So once the running back catches it, there's a go-go call. Now everyone knows it's time to go downfield. The running back falls in behind him. That's the landmark of the screen play. We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
Now Lamar going to hang on to it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Baltimore.
When this offense is really in gear, Mike, a lot of it is because of the ability of Lamar Jackson running the football. He is what makes this thing go, and you can see why.
On 1st and 10, Jackson fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Baltimore. 5th touchdown for him on the year. 5th and 10
Well, Mike, I know I might be a little biased toward the position, but I'm happy to see them go his way early on National Tight Ends Day. Of course, they're happy to go his way early and often in just about any game.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Austin now to return this. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the ready. Ready. Set, huh?
Throwing on first down, it's Rattler. He'll look middle here, and there's Olave. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Rattler going to throw. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
7-yard pickup.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
It's complete to Diggs. And they whistle him down, but not before it picks up his first down after a gain of 7.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Let's go now. 6. Yellow. 20.
Throwing again, Rattler. This one on target to Olave. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Ready.
On the bootleg, it's Rattler. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second and 7 at the Ravens' 25-yard line.
Second and 7.
Let's go. Hut.
Rattler to the air once more. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And he'll get about 3 here on second down before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 3.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball and keep that to a short gain.
It's 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Set.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Rattler. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
It's been a rough first half. Now, as we approach halftime, like, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Come on, set. Ready.
To throw again is Rattler. Quick throw here is complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Hut.
On third down, it's Rattler. It is brought in the end zone. Mason Tipton. Touchdown, Saints. An extra point attempt to follow. Got it. Saints get a bit closer here. It's now 21-10.
Saints 10.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Wester now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. That is left side and caught by Flower. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's first and 10. In motion comes Walker. Jackson now to throw on first down. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
First and 10.
Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Jackson up top again. On the run to the right. He runs with it. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up. There's nowhere to go with the ball. And next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Gets to it. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. Looks like the Saints have come up with the football. They did.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as it...
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
All right, Mike, at this point, am I allowed to call timeout? Because I would love to talk to both of these offenses. Listen, guys, ball security. Protecting the ball is the #1 rule in football. You get one side losing it on a fumble, the other side gives it right back with a pick. I mean, come on, guys. As an offensive guy, I want to see big plays. I want to see long drives, touchdowns. Not a game commentator, bouncing the ball back and forth.
18 yards on the connection. Good for a Raven first down.
20-yard line.
The design run here with Jackson. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. Second down coming.
18-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
And we're going to get a timeout. 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. Looks like one of the Ravens was able to fall on it. Yes, indeed they did. So Baltimore will keep possession. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds. Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
Again, right up the middle to Henry. A big hole. And he will score. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. That's a 2-touchdown game for numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
Austin now to return this. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
First and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Let's go.
Here's Rattler on first and 10. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
17-yard line.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
Off the play fake. Jackson. He's close to a first down. The gain of 9. Nice pitch and kick on first down.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. On the ground, here's Henry. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Henry. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yard.
He will do it himself. He's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. On is Luke to add the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Ravens will extend this third-quarter lead.
Saints 10.
back out to kick this one away. Austin now to return this. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here we go, strike.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. A nice throw from the second-round pick. It'll get them a first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Let's go now.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
That's
First and 10.
Saints first down.
Get it.
First and 10 at the
He'll
46-yard
drop to throw.
line.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Quick throw taken in, and they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Saints first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Kyle Van Noy getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
After allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
That one complete to Brown. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
It is third and long.
Ready.
Back to throw. A throw right side is intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athletic.
Well, that one floated off his back foot. It is intercepted. Picked off by Marte Mapu. Still going.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get. Mike, we're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
17.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Western now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Now Jackson on the move. That one caught by Western. And will be forced out of bounds, a very short game.
At the 31-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 8. On the zone read, it's Mitchell. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. In motion comes Walker. On 3rd down, Jackson. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Baltimore.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Jackson going to keep this one himself. He'll take this forward for about 5.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. That's into the hands of Wester. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a 1st down.
So as a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
Again, it's Jackson. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down.
It's a gain of
4 catches on this drive alone. Time to change the defense. This one gets him another 1st down.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. In motion comes Walker. That is caught, and he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
brings up 2nd and
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. To the air one more time with Jackson. Rolling right. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Lamar Jackson. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
17.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Austin now to return this. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
On the return, the Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
24-yard line.
Here we go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target.
10 yards.
3rd down coming up.
Come on.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Escaping to his left. That's incomplete. Derek Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
On the option, they give it to Henry. And the strength on display rather than tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, or you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Now Jackson, this a design run. And he's into the end zone yet again. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Luke now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens will add one more onto their big lead.
Saints 17.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Go! 70 Timberwolves.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll look underneath here for Brown. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Yards on the play.
25 yards, the pickup there. 1st down, New Orleans.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Ready? Get up.
The RPO. That one is complete. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. And he'll bring up second down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
I had a defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Positionless players. That's what these defensive coaches are searching for. We take this guy. He's listed as a safety on the depth chart, Mike, but he's really a Swiss Army knife. They line him up and use him in a lot of different ways, and boy, has he come through. A pick earlier in the game, and now a sack. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an outside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. He's to midfield.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Design run here with Jackson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Ready? Sit up. Ready?
Out of the gun. Here's a give to Henry. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up the 3rd down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, then we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game. Force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
3rd and a yard.
Ready? Ready? Ready, shot.
Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway.
First down. 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
And this completion possession certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago, and they make it 2 in a row with the victory here in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination I used to see. Wake up and I found out, did it change up? Wait, did it change up? Is it light out? Yeah, did it find out? Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed with my arm on my face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blind. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination I used to see. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I'll keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination I used to see. It felt so real, but now I plead, just take the deal. I promised you a contract. I promised you a contract.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you cannot run what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time. Break the chain that left you scarred from where you came into who you are. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline.
Oh, I won't pretend that I know half the hell you've seen, but that don't mean it's something that you're destined to repeat. Oh, you're stronger than you think. You know it has to end, but you don't know where to start. You can pack your bags and I'll meet you where you are.
bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it for shouted, he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now. Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front to back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. To get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. You talk about, now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I caught the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front to back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with a 2 Drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2? If you do half of what I do, then you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show 'em this ain't the squad for a sucker to test. Pimp, but too large and we way too fresh. Work well with and quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we'll be standing in your front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front to back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front to back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Oh! Bring 'em out, 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 bring 'em out.
You just heard the sound of the king of the South, T.I. I go by the name of Swiss Beast the Monster. I need y'all to rewind this and play this from the top.
Bring 'em out, 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 bring 'em out.
I got places to go. People to see, time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going. The women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry that's always on. I know the storm is coming. My pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot cause we ballin' and spittin' up every hour. Look, mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Girl, you the truth with all that goody powers. You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down. You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down. From the top of the mountain, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me.
changed how I feel. Let me cook. Only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. I wanna thank you for taking me as I am. Need you to know that I'm your number one fan. I wanna give you my heart. You see the silver lining when I'm in the trenches. You stand beside me with your patience and forgiveness. I wanna give you my heart. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. Baby, I could cry. Can I fall in your arms and just fly? When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love. I got love. Yeah, got love.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Hold me some in the Canada dry. Riding the special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here goes the surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Back while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad back, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put baguettes in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Cash, money, cash, Anna, bread,
I took the Billy cool back then I hopped in the car. I put the in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And man, this shit there in the road, right, wow. I'm stepped up, ties, huh? I'm in the coupe by myself. I had to kick her though when I was 5. Keep the old ones on the shelf. In the fire. I'm sick and tired of me. Act like they find me, telling them lies. Acting like they the one created this and they get all this driven my guys. Yeah, Cartier eyes, Cartier coat, Cartier the watch, Cartier look, Cartier, Cartier spec buffalo on the side. Pussy cut diamond
defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott, living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow, with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly I can walk in any spot, every be soaking. From a time when was stronger, today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever, before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real prop. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision while I've come.